It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Grounded to first. Ortiz has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Standing in deep. Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Jason Ward gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 72.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gordon is there for it. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. High pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. David Ortiz gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bryce Harper will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Now at the plate, Martin Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Porcello gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired, 2 down now. Will McHenry into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mookie Betts Strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a step off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And now a pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Blake Swihart will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
That one's a called strike, back even at 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Travis Shaw set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty fortunate. Ryan Zimmerman leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a beat on it. 1 down. Wilson Ramos stands in.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Gene Segura digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Bradley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jackie Bradley Jr. digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jackie.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Set to get his day started, Adrian Zepeda. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Dustin Pedroia in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the seats, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ben Revere, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Number 13.
D. Gordon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Jason Worth is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
0-1, here's the pitch. He'll try it again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's set down, 1 away. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1.
So Bryce Harper's dad is an iron worker, and Bryce says he learned how to work from watching him go about his job. Lessons well learned, I think.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Oh, what a great throw.
Third baseman
Martin Prado gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Zepeda is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Blake Swihart is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Right there for strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Gordon is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jackie Bradley Jr. set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Zepeda. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. Xander Bogaerts Steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Will McHenry heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Little dribbler back at him. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single. Wilson Ramos is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Betts. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Gene Segura is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Betts coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
The center fielder,
Ben Revere steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And here's a swing and a foul ball as that was just wide of the bag. Again, he sends it out of play. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1-2, here it comes. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dustin Pedroia will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Grounded to short. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. At the knees, strike one. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Mookie Betts will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his two trips so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Line hard, but foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. D. Gordon will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. Jason Worth will dig in, 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Ready with the 1-0. To short. Bogaerts has it. One away. Bryce Harper stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-2 game. And he's safe. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Martin Prado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bradley shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Will McHenry will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bradley sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bradley moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pablo Sandoval will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Worth makes the play, one away. In now, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hot shot down the line. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Prado is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Travis Shaw will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oliver Perez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Travis Shaw stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. On the ground up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the... Ryan Zimmerman is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Wilson Ramos will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Gene Segura will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Porcello into the windup. 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. On his way to pitch number 75. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Revere going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Adrian Zepeda takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Blake Trinan will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Adrian Zepeda will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Xander Bogaerts strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. David Ortiz gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ben Revere comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ball one. If you remember, Ben Revere was traded to the Blue Jays in the middle of the 2015 season as Toronto made its push for the playoffs. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. And speaking of Revere that summer, after struggling at first with the Jays, he really turned it on later in the season.
He sure did. He hit .514 during a 9-game hit streak at one point in August. All he needs to do is get the bat on the ball and let his legs do the rest.
Gordon.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Koji Uehara will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Uehara pauses. Here it is. Jason Worth swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Martin Prado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. Harper around third with a full head of steam. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Mookie Betts will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize